Full-time RVing, is it the freedom that everybody claims it is? And we got a little update on Rusty's new property. Let's talk about it. All right, so let's talk about full-time RVing and the freedom that it brings. Now, I watched Got Out. He talked about this. This is why I'm talking about it. He actually did a very good video. I enjoyed it. So that's what inspired this little conversation. And I agree with a lot of things he says. So I'm going to tell you what my opinion is. And there's some overlap of what he said and what I'm about to say. So if you want to, I will leave a link below. So go over and check his video out about it. And I always enjoy when RVers actually tell the truth and not just try to blow sunshine up your ass all the time and tell you how great their life is and how much yours sucks. But so full-time RVing. The big thing is the freedom. It gives you the freedom to do this, the freedom to do that. And you're not stuck with this and that. And yeah, your home has a steering wheel and a gas pedal and yada, yada, yada. So let's start with the RVers that stay in campsites or campgrounds. Is it really much different? Or is it any different? Or is it even worse than living in a house in a neighborhood? I mean, you're on top of each other. You can basically reach out and touch your neighbor. Sure, you have the amenities of a house. For instance, you have water that you're hooked up to, electricity. You're hooked up to the source so you can just flush your toilet and all that good stuff. Just like being in a house, right? So what's the difference other than you're traveling and you're paying for a little slab of concrete or whatever most of the time. Again, it's crowded, it's cramped, it's noisy. There's kids, there's dogs, there's everything that you say that we, the people that live in sticks and bricks, it's everything that we have that you say it sucks. You got neighbors. You can leave your neighbors if you don't like your neighbors, but if you paid, you're not just going to get up and leave. You're going to be there. So there is that. So yeah, you do have some freedom that you are somewhere new, you're somewhere different. It's not just the same old. So you have that. But is that type really that much freedom? And that takes us to the boondockers, the ones that go out in the middle of nowhere. And yeah, I'm not just talking about just the quartzsite LTVAers and all that. And but yeah, the people that go boondock all different kinds of places, they have more freedom, but doesn't it come with trade-offs? Doesn't it come at a price? Because now you're kind of a slave to everything. You're not hooked up to power. So you have to have your own power source, whether it be a generator that runs and is noisy and you got to go find fuel for it all the time. So you got to run back and forth and get fuel, or propane that you have to go get filled. You're not hooked up to the sewage. So you have to break camp and go dump. And all that good stuff. I mean, even the power. And if you do have, say, you have a good solar system. So now you're counting watts. Okay, if I want to cook something, I got to do this. If I'm going to read this, if I want to charge my phone, if I want to do my laptop, if I want to. So now you got to keep track of every little thing. You have to be worried about things like, if you break down, is someone going to come out and find you in the middle of nowhere to fix your rig or to tow your rig? If you can do it yourself, how are you going to get a part? If you want something, you can't just say, I'm at the 4th tree off the road. Once you go back 5 miles, yeah. UPS, Amazon, nobody's coming back here to give you your shit. So there are little trade-offs. The dirt, the weather. And if you need some kind of emergency assistance, whether it be police, fire, medical, is anybody going to come after you? Is anybody even going to find you? Do they even know where to look? Or even if you do get sick, or if you have animals and they get sick, you have to find a place to go to get medical attention. Where is your home state, your residence? Do you have insurance that's going to cover you, or are you just paying out of pocket all the time? And then you got the thing with, a single person as opposed to a couple or even a family. Don't you have to deal with those compromises of, no, I don't want to go there. No, I don't want to be here. I'm getting tired of this. No, I'm tired of being in the woods. I want to go to the beach. And if it's just you, that's one thing. You and your pets, you can kind of manage a little bit better. But when you're dealing with more than one person and you got limited amount of storage, limited amount of food storage, so that means more trips back and forth. And yeah, you don't have a mortgage, but you still have to pay all kinds of stuff. You have fuel, the cost of fuel, which fluctuates all the time. You still got to get food. You still have to buy things. And there's a trade-off. And it seems like everybody that's, again, I say this all the time, it is an RV, a recreational vehicle. And when you live in these things full time, that comes with a price sometimes. And that price is you're constantly fiddle fucking with shit. You're constantly trying to fix stuff, keep stuff running, constantly upkeeping these things. Which, hey, if you're out there roaming around and you're not somebody that work camps or does whatever, or somehow you manage to live out there and you got nothing to do and all day to do it, yeah, fiddle fucking around all day doesn't matter. And then again, I guess there's those people that, when it comes down to it, if you got tons and tons of money and you can go out and buy a $200,000, $100,000, $200,000 RV, whether it be a Class A or a fifth wheel toy hauler, then I'm sure you can afford a $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 house too. So it all comes down to what you want to deal with. And that's no matter what it is. And that's why I always say, it's not better, it's not worse, it's different. That's all it is. It's just different. It's a preference. Do you want to be able to travel around and lay your head in a new state every month or whatever? Then yeah, full-time RVing. That's your gig. If you like to be at a place where you know where all the stores are, and you know what they carry, and you know where your doctor is. You're close to family. You have good neighbors. Then you don't mind living in the sticks and bricks. If you're somebody that just keeps to your own, you don't care what your neighbors are doing, what's going on outside. You don't give two shits. But if you want to be out and about and seeing and exploring and doing, then by all means. And again, it's no different what you want to deal with, what you want to put up with, what do you want to tolerate. The same thing goes with living in a house. Where are you going to live? What can you tolerate? Extreme heat all year round? Blizzards in the winter? 4 seasons? A place where there's tornadoes? A place where there's hurricanes? A place where there's wildfires? Mudslides? You got to pick your poison. Whether you're full-time RVing or whether you're living in a sticks and bricks somewhere. What is your level of tolerance and what are you willing to tolerate? So if you don't mind the crowds, the hustle and the bustle, you like the amenities, and you like living in your home on wheels, but you want all those perks. You want to be able to watch TV, run the crock pot, curl your hair, and do everything because you're plugged in. You want to be able to flush the toilet, take 20-minute showers, then you're going to be living in the parks and you're going to be dealing with people. And if you don't, you want to be out in the middle of nowhere where no one's around, no one's there to hear you scream, and you can run around through the woods naked if you want. Well, then you got some other issues you got to deal with. So that's my thoughts on that. And again, it's not better or worse to me, in my opinion. It's just different. It's a preference. It's what you're willing to do and put up with. Do you want to be at home? Or do you want to be out on the road wondering where you're going to sleep, wondering if you're going to get the knock? Where are you going to go next? Are you going from point A to point B? Did you make a reservation? Is a place going to be open when you get there? Yeah. To me, that sounds like a young person's game. That's not for an old guy to be worried about. I want to kick back and relax. Sure, travel and be fun, but hey, there's always hotels or friends in other states. All right, enough of that. Let's talk about Rusty real quick. What's going on with the old man? Well, he showed his property. He's got, I guess he said 3 lots. He didn't show us the inside yet, but he's got 3 lots. It's all good to go. He signed and did everything. Got the water turned on. They came and turned the water on and checked everything for leaks. Left everything run, he said, and checked for leak. And he said they stay around even if you turn everything off until the meter stops running, and they check just to make sure that there's nothing underground leaking, you know. So that's what he said. So when it comes to Rusty and his new property, start the clock. That's right, start the clock. So we know, how long is this one going to last? Until he gets the urge, he gets the bug, and he wants to sell and buy and move and do something else. And again, I'm not ragging on Rusty. He can do whatever he wants. I say this all the time. At his age, he can do whatever the hell he wants. And if that's to always be paying and buying and moving and hustling and shuffling and making deals, whether it be vehicles or property or homes or golf carts or whatever it is, I guess that's your thing. But again, me, I'm one of those people that would rather hustle and bustle when you're young and dumb and energetic. So when you get to be old, you can kick back on your front porch in that place that you always dreamed of and just chill, whether it be in the mountains or lakeside or near the ocean or whatever your gig is. But I guess some people are just go, go, go. They can't sit still. They gotta buy, sell, trade. Always looking for the next deal. That's right. What are we gonna buy? What are we gonna sell next so we can buy something? But that's what Rusty's up to. He says he's gonna show the inside soon. Hell, as far as I know, he could have made another video and showed you the inside by the time I record this, get down with my walk and go edit it and put it up. He's kind of like Tim. He could have put up 3 videos by now. What the hell do I know? But as of this morning when I watched, that's what the deal was with Rusty and his properties. And I appreciate you guys watching. And don't forget tomorrow evening, 7 p.m. Eastern time, that is, for the live stream. Come in, join in on the chat. I'll try to throw together a little game for the end. But for now, I'm gonna turn this thing off, finish my walk, head back, and get this edited and put up for you guys. And as always, not a damn thing I say. That's never the point. What's the point?
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
What we do here is go back.